Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to dive into the fascinating world of Aristotle's philosophy.
Aristotle was born in 384 and NBSP, BC in Stagira, Chalcidice, and his father, Nicomachus, was the personal physician to King Amyntas of Macedon. Both of Aristotle's parents died when he was about 13, and he was brought up by a guardian. At 17 or 18, Aristotle joined Plato's academy in Athens and remained there until the age of 37, c. 347 BC. He then left Athens and tutored Alexander the Great at the request of Philip II of Macedon.
Two, career and influence. Aristotle established a library in the Lyceum in Athens and produced many books, though only around a third of his original output has survived. His teachings and methods of inquiry have had a significant impact across the world, shaping medieval scholarship and influencing Judeo-Islamic philosophies during the Middle Ages. Personal life and later years. In 335 BC, Aristotle established his own school at the Lyceum in Athens and continued to conduct courses there for the next 12 years. After Alexander's death, anti-Macedonian sentiment in Athens led to Aristotle's denouncement for impiety, prompting him to flee to Chalcidice, where he died later that same year. Theoretical philosophy. Aristotle made significant contributions to logic, metaphysics, mathematics, physics, biology, ethics, and politics. He is credited with the earliest study of formal logic, which remained dominant until 19th century advances in mathematical logic. Organon. Aristotle's logical works were compiled into a set of 6 books called the Organon around 40 BC, which include categories on interpretation, prior analytics, posterior analytics, topics, and on sophistical refutations. The order of the books goes from the analysis of simple terms to the study of more complex forms, including syllogisms and dialectics. Legacy. Aristotle's influence on logic continued well into the 19th century, and his works profoundly shaped medieval scholarship. He is revered among medieval Muslim scholars as the first teacher, and among medieval Christians like Thomas Aquinas as the philosopher. Seven views and ethics. Aristotle's views profoundly shaped medieval scholarship, and his physical science extended its influence into the Renaissance. His ethics gained renewed interest with the modern advent of virtue ethics. Metaphysics. Aristotle coined the term metaphysics as the first philosophy studying the divine and being as being. He introduced the theory of hylomorphism, defining substance as a combination of matter and form. 9. Natural philosophy. Aristotle's natural philosophy covered physics, biology, and other natural sciences. He viewed philosophy as reasoning across various fields including ethics, politics, physics, mathematics, and metaphysics. 5 elements. Aristotle linked the 4 elements of earth, water, air, and fire to qualities hot, cold, wet, and dry. He added the element of heavenly ether to the Empedoclean scheme of matter composition. Motion. Aristotle distinguished between a violent and a natural motion, stating objects seek rest naturally. He described natural motion based on different elements and their inherent tendencies. Aristotle's physics. Aristotle states a quantitative law for the speed of a falling body based on weight and density of the fluid it's falling in. He implies that in a vacuum, the speed of fall would become infinite, and concludes that a vacuum is not possible. Death and controversies. After Alexander's death, anti-Macedonian sentiment in Athens led to Aristotle's denouncement for impiety, prompting him to flee to his family estate in Chalcidice, where he died of natural causes later that same year. A widespread tradition in antiquity suspected Aristotle of playing a role in Alexander's death, but the only evidence of this is an unlikely claim made some 6 years after the death. 14. Conclusion. Aristotle's philosophical contribution spanned metaphysics, epistemology, and natural sciences. He offered theories on substance, potentiality, actuality, and the nature of change.